easily. So Nick Ward has been a load for Wisconsin to handle today.
But Michigan State has not scored from the field in the last 4:58. Ward's not getting any shots. And Bronson Koenig, a senior from La Crosse, has 9 of Wisconsin's last 13. Wisconsin has trailed by as many as 13 points in both the first half and the second. The Badgers haven't overcome a double-digit deficit to win a game this season. And their biggest comeback was when they were 8 down. So they're going to have to do something special on what is a big day, because if they win, they're tied for first with 2 to go in the Big Ten.
And what they've got to do is dig in on defense. That's what they've done the last couple of possessions. And if you're Michigan State, you just have to be very tough with your execution in your half-court offense. This is an outstanding defensive Wisconsin team. You've got to be better.
3 to go. Ellis back in, but in foul trouble. You can see Wisconsin's defense tightening the screws. 5 to 5. Mismatch. Half defense. Winston 3. No. Rebound Nigel Hayes. He's collected 9.
Where they have not been able to get the ball into the hands of Ward. The perimeter defense by Wisconsin has been so good that you haven't been able to find the guys inside. And there's a foul on Ward. That's his 4th personal foul.
His 4th personal foul.
Bridges is going to come back in with 2:31 to go. And again, Hayes, and we mentioned this before,
at the line for Wisconsin.
Attempts more free throws than any other single player in the Big Ten. Is at the free throw line, where he is 4 of 10 this afternoon.
And these are big free throws. Oh, wow.
At the line for Michigan State, 22.
So, and here's Tom Izzo rolling the dice right now. Both of his freshmen, his big guys inside, have 4 personal fouls, but he needs them on the offensive end. They have got to score.
And they got Winston in. He's been a huge key. Tum can't score as well as Winston. Couple misses there.
So you just do not want to get conservative. You want to get up and you want to move the basketball.
Wisconsin is 11 of 21 from the free throw line. Bridges, he got around Hayes, who had to lunge in with a knock away and a foul. It's on Hayes, his first.
And that's why Bridges is in the game. You know, you talk about guys making veteran plays, and he's not a veteran, but he just took the ball and saw he had the side cleared and just simply beat Hayes to the basket. He's got 2 shots.
We mentioned a couple times this afternoon that Michigan State has not missed the NCAA tournament since 1997. That was Tom Izzo's 2nd season on the job. So 19 straight NCAAs. That's a Big Ten record. Trying for number 20. And a win over Wisconsin would look very impressive on that resume to the committee. And by the way, when the committee a couple weeks ago came out and Wisconsin was number 7 in the country, Wisconsin was not one of the top 16 teams.
That certainly got the attention of the people in Big Ten country.
Big Ten market, 7 teams in. Koenig, 3, push, whistle. It's on Happ. Happ picks up the foul. Setting the screen, number 4.
This is a tremendous defensive effort. Watch the defensive effort by Tum Nairn. If he doesn't really try to scramble through that, they don't call the foul. But as he tries to move through, Happ takes a couple of steps, and that's called a moving screen.
That's also called trouble.
Yes.
Because now just 2:03 remains. The lead is 8. It has been as high as 13 twice. Michigan State, a team which has battled turnovers, including this freshman right here, Winston. Only 1 turnover in the last 11 minutes. Well, Wisconsin has got to come up with something. In the end, Spartans hold on and come up with that big win. On senior night, inside Winston's shot. What a play by Ward! He does it again! Off balance, freshman to the freshman passing. And Ward puts it in. 21 for him.
This is a great catch, and Zach Showalter came very close to a flagrant foul there, wrapping him up. But how, Ward, we talked about how big and strong he was. He just forced that one into the basket. What a play.
Ward averages 13 and 6, and he's got 21 points. With his 22nd being drained right there.
And he's a 57% free throw shooter, hadn't missed from the line today.
Koenig, line of traffic. And put back up and in by Hayes on the miss with a Wisconsin timeout. 1:34 to go. Badgers have lost 3 of 4. Desperation time in East Lansing. Begins with 60 Minutes Presents in the story of the infamous drug lord El Chapo. Followed by another special edition of 60 Minutes plus NCIS Los Angeles. That's tonight, only CBS. Our game reset with Dan Bonner, Kevin Harlan. The free throw shooting in Michigan State has come through 93%. Their previous best was 82%. That was against the Golden Gophers earlier in the season. Michigan State with 3 timeouts. Dan, Wisconsin with 1.
If you're Wisconsin, you're down by 9 points. You don't have a lot of time. So I think that even at this point in the game, there's 1:34 left. If you don't get a steal right away, you've got a foul.
It's McQuaid with a pass by Winston to get it by the timeline, and it's off the fingertips of Bridges. That's a turnover. They've not had that many over the last 13 minutes. Just their second.
Well, McQuaid gets the ball. He's going a little too fast here. See, there's nobody around McQuaid. Look at this. There's nobody anywhere close to him. He didn't have to pass that ball. Just stop, hold on to the ball, and then make the pass.
Bronson Koenig. His foot was on the line, but he hits a long 2.
And McQuaid was in the game at that point because Tum Tum Nairn is a bad free throw shooter. And this is a guy, he's, in the clutch, he's going to score for you.
Earning your cash back shouldn't be this complicated.
So Wisconsin does have the 1 timeout. 3 for the Spartans.
Early, gets some confidence, and then even that Wisconsin run at the end of the first half, Michigan State came out in the second half and again made some easy baskets. So Wisconsin with some breakdowns defensively, very uncharacteristic of that team.
It's Koenig again. That's no good. Happ with the rebound, and maybe Nairn, he did. He picked up the foul for the Spartans and 35 seconds to go. Wisconsin getting out-rebounded this afternoon, too, and they're number 14 in college basketball. The Badgers are in rebounding margin, but this afternoon out-rebounded by 4.
Kevin, it might all come down to just being as simple as the fact that Wisconsin struggled from the free throw line. If Wisconsin made even 75% of their free throws, this game has an entirely different character about it.
Wisconsin 11-21.
And at least 3 of those misses were the front ends of 1-and-1s. So.
And the Wisconsin bench hasn't come and scored like they need to. In fact, that's been a season-long issue. But magnified late. Happ reaching in, picks up the foul, and the Spartans can smell blood. 5 fouls on Ethan Happ. Pritzl will come in.
Well, Happ, he had a couple of steals, he had a couple of blocks, he had 8 or 9 rebounds, but he just wasn't able to get on track offensively. And one of the things we talked about before the game is Wisconsin's big 3. Hayes, Koenig, and Happ all have to play well if Wisconsin is going to be hitting on all cylinders defensively, and they just didn't do that today. Not consistently anyway.
A chance of Aaron Harris here inside the Breslin Center. That has been the 30.5. They're going to reset the clock.
Koenig didn't touch the ball. He was letting it roll in, and we're a little excited here at Michigan State. We've started the clock anyway.
Well, Michigan State is the only school in college basketball to win at least 27 games each of the last 5 seasons. Right now, they're on 17. One of the youngest teams in college basketball. Certainly, they play their freshmen as much as any team in the country. And trying for a 20th consecutive NCAA appearance. 19 straight's a Big Ten record. The win today against Wisconsin's going to go a long way. With a look at Aaron Harris right there. His mom sang the national anthem tonight, unbeknownst to Aaron, and the tears were flowing.
I thought that was a really nice touch.
It's Koenig. And he's shoved by Winston as he takes it in.
Michigan State foul on 5. Cassius Winston, his first personal foul.
That you're in the situation there, Kevin, where if he's going to drive the ball to the basket and shoot a 2, just let him go. Don't foul him.
I think that's what Tom Izzo was saying.
I think he was saying something more than that.
Well, there's a lot of emotion, Dan, on these senior days. After this game tonight, there's going to be a big program for the 3 seniors, including Harris, who, as we said earlier in the broadcast, blew his knee against Purdue the other night, out for the season. Ellis and Koenig picks up the foul. It's 23.8 to point.
Well, really, if you're Michigan State, all you have to do is throw the ball in bounds and hang on to it. Yes, you'll get a 10-second violation if you don't get it over half court, but that runs 10 seconds off the clock.
Well, this has been some kind of finish to the season for the Michigan State Spartans. If they go on to win, that free throw says a lot. They'll have won their 4th game in 5, their 6th game in the last 8, and the freshmen probably shouldn't be called freshmen any longer, huh? He's taking the place of Aaron Harris. Couple seniors right there. Matt Van Dyke was the man who was next to Harris. Koenig.
They're going to put Aaron Harris in the game.
How about that? And a timeout taken, and they are going to put Harris in along with Van Dyke. How about this? He's got a blown knee. His career is over, but they're going to put him in.
And Tom Izzo is saying, you just come over here and stand right next to me.
Couple seniors. He transferred from West Virginia. He had to sit out that first year. And the first year he was here is that Final Four year of 2015. And Tom Izzo said he's probably not had a harder worker in such a short time.
And this is an interesting strategy where you're trying to play so you don't get your guy anywhere near the ball.
He says we'll cross the line and get it to go in the ticks of the clock. With the travel.
And what he's doing here is he had the traveling violation, so Aaron Harris can come over and participate in the Michigan State tradition where the seniors kiss the mid-court area of the basketball court. Kiss the floor right at mid-court.